The views and opinions expressed in this podcast should not be taken seriously. All jokes and banter are not meant to be taken up the ass. And no, you may not talk to my manager. So get back to not doing your homework or not doing your job and enjoy the Rollin' Thick podcast.
Are you ready?
Rollin' thick, rollin' thick.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Rolling Think Podcast. I'm your host. My name is Teddy.
And I'm Buns.
And we back. We back again. If you guys are listening on Spotify and all those good places, we record these episodes live over at Twitch, at twitch.tv/the Rolling Thick. Come through, hang out, and chat. We're like kicking it. I'm kind of excited about today, honestly.
That's good because I've done nothing. So I'm ready.
It's one of those episodes that take like the least amount of possible homework we can do.
Yes.
You know, because we're gonna do scenarios, a bunch of what ifs or what would you do's.
Yes.
I was looking them up while I was waiting for you, and then most of them were like, how do I put it? I don't know. I didn't like them. They were like, what would you do if you can only eat one food for the rest of your life? What food would it be? Like, that's such a shitty what if.
Pizza. You can do a lot.
I think I would pick pizza. I would pick pizza as well.
Yeah, because you can change it.
Yeah,
so much.
No, and then I've seen like crazy ones too.
Food.
I've seen like taco pizzas and sushi pizzas.
Steak is delicious, but I wouldn't want sushi. I wouldn't want just steak because you can only do it's just steak. Same thing every day.
Oh, well, you can make tacos with steak.
You can make tacos.
You put it
with
in a
pizza.
burrito.
You can make a burrito with your pizza.
A steak pizza. Just put all the ingredients of a pizza on top of a steak. Hell yeah.
There would have to be some limitations.
Like, I know one thing for sure, I can't do Chinese food for that long.
Oh, I could forever.
Nah, it's too like MSG. I don't know what it is,
well,
but
don't add the MSG. I don't know. That's the thing. Are you fixing this food for yourself, or is it being brought to you? Because if it's being brought to you, that's totally different. But if you're cooking it yourself, but you're only allowed to cook one food, what would it be?
I think that's cheating. Because you can make anything with anything.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. That's the whole point.
I think what a better one would be is like pick a restaurant. You could only eat that restaurant.
Oh God, I get so sick of restaurant. You'd have to learn how to make food from your restaurant food.
No, only takeout. Takeout only.
No, I know, but like if they bring it to you, say you got a box of like, okay, so this wasn't even one of the questions, but we're going into it now. You started it. Say they order what was I saying? I had a thought. Give me a minute.
Make food with the food you get.
Yeah. So if they give you food, a meal, let's say, I don't know, nachos. We'll go with nachos.
Okay.
And then you also order, those nachos. Well, no, because then you're probably at a Mexican restaurant and you can get a freaking burrito. I don't know.
Mexican food is like, because, like, I think the popular Mexican foods would be like burritos, tacos, nachos, those type of things. And it's the same thing over. It's just a different starch or a different, it
is.
Yeah.
Like you could
but they have
beef without any seasoning on it, so you get beef and you can.
But they have a lot more. They have soups. They have the soups are bomb. If you get like albondigas, that's bomb. And that albondigas tastes different from mole.
Honestly, I have never had Mexican soup.
Really?
Like, what is a Mexican soup?
Albondigas or
I don't know what that.
Albondigas is like meatballs, but in a soup, in a stew, in like a broth.
Huh.
But they're meatballs. They're little meatballs. The way my mom used to make them is they put like rice, like a little bit of rice, so oregano, all kinds of spices in the meat, and then they put it in a little ball, like a meatball.
Yeah.
But my mom used to get boiled eggs and cut like a slice of the boiled egg, put it in the middle of the meatball, and then she'll put them in the fridge, in the freezer, so and then you'll put them in a stew, and the stew would have all kinds of vegetables, right? Like celery and
What
potato.
you're telling me is I'm missing out.
Yeah, you're missing out on a lot because the most popular ones are just like the tortilla based ones, like tacos,
Yeah,
burritos.
I've had the like the tortilla soups and stuff.
Yeah, but no, there's like have you had mole?
No,
Have you ever had pozole?
no,
Have you ever had menudo?
no.
You're missing out. All three of those soups are fire. Are fire. If you can find like a decent Mexican shop and go and ask for even mole or menudo. Menudo is like stomach.
You sent me like you like showed a video one time when you were streaming of like some of these foods, but I've never actually had
Yeah.
them.
So like I would pick a Mexican restaurant because I know what I'm gonna get, right? Besides like
Yeah.
the burritos and tacos and nachos and shit. There's a lot of restaurants that only serve like that. And maybe they'll have like a soup, or maybe they'll have like a plate where they'll instead of getting everything in a burrito, you get, you know, some rice and some beans and steak. But it's still what they would use to wrap a burrito. But they have there's this thing that my baby mama loves. It's it's called a molcajete. And what a molcajete is, it's this rock where they grind like sauces and herbs and shit with another. It's a bowl made out of rock, right? And they have another rock.
Yeah.
You've seen it before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they take that and they bake it, so it's like super hot, and then they make a salsa inside of it. And while the salsa is like cooking, they'll make like it's usually three meats. They'll do like a shrimp, a steak, and a chicken, and then they'll have like nopales and cheese and chiles and stuff like that. And they'll put it in the sauce, and they'll bring it out to you, and you can hear the sauce boiling in this fucking rock because the rock's still hot. And that shit is fire. If you like spicy stuff, that shit is woo, my god. But yeah, if you like used to like the tortilla based ones, which would be like burritos and tacos and nachos,
Yeah.
you're missing out a lot. A lot of Mexican cuisines that are like, oh my god, like the fried fish or like the. But menudo, I don't know. Something about menudo is a hit or miss with a lot of people because it's really good, but once you find out like what it is you're eating, it puts off a lot of people. Because it's cow stomach.
Oh, I'd eat it.
It's pretty good. And then
I'll
chicharrón. You ever had
eat anything
chicharrón?
once. I don't know.
It's fried stomach, fried cow stomach. Like super
No,
crunchy.
but I'd eat it.
Oof. So I think fucking little what if. But I wanted like the more
You're like,
elaborate.
this is a stupid what if, and now we've been talking about it.
I can talk about food all day though. That's the thing. I can talk. I'm a foodie, so I.
Anyway, what were your other scenarios that were so much better than this one?
I like some of these scenarios are fucking funny because like, what if you bumped into somebody else's car in the parking lot, and there was nobody around to see you, and the damage is minimal. It like, but it's like you can barely see it. Would you do the right thing?
No,
you would leave, right?
Yeah.
Oh damn! I would leave. It depends. It depends how. Nah, I would probably leave. I would leave. I would leave even if there was people around.
If nobody saw me, I would leave. If somebody did see me, or if there were cameras that could like get my license plate number, then I wouldn't.
You know, but Tesla cars do that now, even if they're just parked.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. There's a lot of. That's true. I forgot. Times are changing.
Yeah.
You know what? I would probably.
I would pretend. I would bring out a paper and be like, I know there's cameras. I don't have money. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know what I would do. I try not to hit other cars.
Me too. Usually when I park far to the right.
But I've been a victim of like a hit and run, so it also bothers me when people like hit your car
was it
and just
bad
drive away. Yeah, it was bad. It completely cracked the entire side of my driver door.
Damn, they walked away from that? They drove away?
Yeah, it was at my apartment complex, and I didn't know who did it. And when I was going out, like, I don't know what it was, but like my gut told me to like go listen by my door. And when I did, the people going upstairs were talking about how they hid it and they were like laughing about it. So I called the police and I sent them up there. And they got ticketed. Actually, I think they actually went to jail because they tried
Ooh.
to deny it and then they got hostile.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
So they got a little ride to the police department for that one.
Like don't rat yourself out, but don't deny it. They'll
Yeah,
be like, nah, I didn't do
so
that shit, because you go on record lying.
but
Just
the thing
go,
is,
I
if
don't know
it
what
was
you're
just
talking
like a
about.
little dent or something, I wouldn't have like I would have cared, but I wouldn't have tried to figure it out. But when it was so massive, and I was only 20, 21 at the time, so it was my car, and I didn't want to buy a new one, and I couldn't afford to replace it, like the door. So I don't know. I just got lucky catching them being
That's
weirdos and
crazy.
laughing about it going upstairs. And then I was paranoid the rest of the time I lived there that they were gonna like do something.
Oh yeah, that would have been on my mind for sure.
So I moved out, I think a few months later. My lease was up anyway. So it worked out. I got my car fixed. And I don't have it anymore though. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think
Next.
it's never happened to me. They've
Hmm.
probably hit my door, like opening their door, but I've owned such shitty cars that I didn't notice myself.
I had somebody like rear end me once, and it was just like the bolt of their car left an indent in my bumper.
Like the license
And I
plate bolt.
Yeah, and I didn't know what to do, and I felt bad, even though I probably should. It wasn't my fault, but I felt bad. So I told the guy not to worry about it, and he just drove away. And I had hoped, like, fingers crossed, my
Oh.
parents didn't get like notice.
That
And
that
then,
reminds me of when I crashed.
and then like I don't know, 6 months later, another. That's when I got like completely rear-ended and it obliterated my bumper, so it didn't matter. And those people had to fix that one.
Imagine you got it fixed and then they hit it again.
Yeah,
Your insurance
basically.
would have been pissed. Oh shit! But that reminds me when I crashed. I used to drive this van, and like I was new at driving, so I guess I did it wrong.
Mhm.
Everybody tells me I did it wrong, but what the fucking assholes? I was checking over my shoulder to make a left merge,
Mhm.
and while I did that, they started crashing in front of me, like suddenly stopping, but they were sliding into each other, right? And I think it was like four or five. It was 4 cars in front of me that had already crashed,
Mm.
and I was the last one to hit. But I hit the brakes and I slid, and then I barely tapped it. And my bumper was already cracked. It was already cracked, so it just finished it cracked all the way through. But it still stayed. It was just cracked all the way through.
Huh.
The one in front of me, I dented the fuck out of his car. The lady in front of him, her car was smashed from both sides. In front of her, the car was a little bit smashed. And then the first one that got crashed into wasn't that bad. And then the two in the front left, and the guy in front of me told me I can bounce. So it was just the one that was completely totaled, and the guy I hit. And I'm pretty sure her car didn't get fixed. I'm pretty sure he somehow
Yeah.
he's like got out of it, because he didn't look like he was. And she looked kind of dumb too, like. And I was just like, "Hey, I didn't hit her. I hit you. How are we gonna do this?" He's like, "You're fine. Cool. I'm out. You don't got to double say it."
Yeah.
Again.
I like Mullet's idea. If anyone saw me, I'd leave a note saying sorry I hit you, just so it looks like I left my info.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
what I was
bad.
saying. Yeah, I was just like,
That's what Teddy was saying. Like, sorry, man.
I don't have money pretending to write down my info. Sorry. I don't know. If it was like really bad damage, I would feel bad.
Oh, if it was bad damage, I'd leave a note.
But if it was nothing,
the question was minimal damage.
yeah, it was.
Minimal.
Some
but
of these
bad damage, definitely.
are possible.
I'm not risking jail time because I hit someone's car. Like, I would much rather go into debt and my insurance skyrocket than risk jail time because I didn't feel like saying something.
I agree.
You know? Just
Don't
not
go to
worth it.
jail, guys. That's just boring.
Yes. I totally have experience.
If you can't handle sitting in the room by yourself just because, without your phone, without your computer,
Naps.
without books. Well, they'll give you books, but not right away.
Gotta make sure they're not gonna use the books as a weapon.
Yeah. Swallow a
Gonna
bunch
use
of
the
paper.
as a shake.
They'll figure it out. Pretty sure.
What's your next question scenario?
This one. Some of these are really possible. Like, if you're on vacation and everything was stolen, including your cash, cards, and credit identifications, like, what would you do? I'm gonna add on to it. You can't speak the language. Because that's like really possible. Like, oh, let's go to France. There's a lot of people with a lot of bad intentions.
I would go to the hospital.
And
because hospitals always have somebody that speak your language.
Oh, and then they'll just tell you to fuck off because you're busy.
And they'll help you. Like, if you wander into a hospital, you don't have any identification or anything, they're gonna try and help you and figure out what's wrong. Because I'm gonna be having a panic attack, so I probably need to be there anyway.
I need oxygen.
Like, I'm gonna need some sort of medication because I will feel like I am dying. So the hospital, that's where I would go.
I don't know what I would do.
Or the police, but you can't find the police. However, everywhere you go, there's got to be a way to get to a hospital via ambulance. So, and that just needs a phone, and you can push numbers.
Just give up. I guess I'm homeless here now. Nobody knows who I am.
Mullen would just find a boxing blanket. Like,
that was really possible. And then there's these, so like, if you're in a bank and two people entered and started a hold up, what do you think? How do you think you would react? No, you probably walk away.
I wouldn't know what's going on.
This is what I get for leaving the house. That's what I get for leaving the house.
Like, do you know this is illegal? Like, are you aware you're breaking the law right now? Or can I join you? I too need funds.
There's this video that barely surfaced. That's been surfacing on Twitter and Instagram, where this guy goes into a beauty salon, he's yelling at everybody to give them their money and their wallets and everything, and they straight ignore his ass like he's not there. I swear to God. He comes in, he doesn't have a gun. I'm assuming he doesn't have a gun because he just gave up and left because he came in and he had like a backpack. I hear like a backpack or something.
You sent me that one, I think.
And he had like a backpack or something. He was just pointing. It looked like he had a gun. Yeah. It's like he comes in, everybody, give me all your money. He's all yelling like you've been practicing in the mirror for like 20 minutes. And, give me your money, give me all your shit. So hold up, and then like it's just dead quiet. Everybody's just looking at him, and he's just standing there. And I swear to God, in my head, I was like, damn, that happened to me. I'm like, is this simulation broke? What the fuck's happening? Like, and he was just like, and then he turns to the women, and the women just, they go like this, right? And he's like, give me your money. And they're like, no. And one of them gets up and walks out, right? And he's just like, he's just standing there. Like, it's probably the most embarrassing he's ever felt in his whole fucking life. And he walks out and he looks at the girl. He's like, can I have your money? And she's like, no. And he's like, the fuck? He just walks away. I was like, that's fucking genius. Everybody just ignored him.
Say no. So what you're saying is, if we go into a bank and there's a hold up, you just have to sit there.
Everybody's gonna do it.
Everybody pretend we can't see them.
It's got to be everyone. I don't think it works if one panics. If one panics, I think they all start to just crumble and fall apart. Yeah,
I would probably be the one that panics. I would either be completely oblivious or completely overreact.
I wouldn't be able to hold my composure. I'd be laughing too fucking loud. I just be like, wrong bank, fool. Go to the next one, dog. We don't have money in here. We're all in here for loans. Stupid.
But can I be accomplice? I will be an accomplice. You need a getaway driver? I got a car.
Oh my God. That's like one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. He's just like, the fuck? He just walks away.
He was having a bad day.
He was.
Do you imagine if he like spilled his breakfast that morning too, and he was just like, I should go back
It was probably a domino effect of things, I swear. I hope it was.
He was probably like, this day can't get much worse. I'm gonna go rob a beauty salon.
He was probably trying to tie
worse.
Gets up in the morning, steps on a Lego, He has
Yeah.
to use that little bar of soap while he's taking a shower. He ran out of water, so the shampoo didn't fucking wash out.
That's why he was at the beauty salon.
He was tying his shoe too hard, and the shoelace ripped.
Never had that happen.
That happened to me the other day. Oh fuck!
Speaking from experience.
I was like I'm used to like just going, and then that shit slapped. I was like, fuck!
I don't ever tie
Out of
my
all the
shoes.
days, you know, a lot of people don't.
I just put them on and hope for the best. And when they get untied, it's such an inconvenience.
I can't handle loose shoes. They piss
They're
me
not
off. How you put them
But
on?
they don't like over my foot.
That
they
implies that they're loose.
they're not that loose. Like they're not tight though.
So you're
But my
not
feet
used to.
but-
You're
but
just
I'm on
used
my-
to the.
But my feet like gets like swell during the day, so
Or just
like
fills
if
in
they're
the gaps.
loose when I put them on, eventually they fluff out. Like it works. It's like baking biscuits. They fluff up, so it works out. So then they're tight by the end of the day. It works.
I know you.
Try it.
This next one it says you should try it. Is that what you said? I know you would probably be able to do this if you're stranded in a small island. You think you survive?
No.
You think you can?
Oh,
But-
I could. I would just not want to.
You'd give up after a while.
I would give up after like 3 days. But like, this is like I don't like bugs. I don't like getting dirty. I don't want to be itchy. I'm already feeling itchy just thinking about it. Like I want my blankets. I want my pillows. And I don't want to forage for my food. So I will lay out on the beach and wait for help to arrive. I will make my big SOS sign and either wait for death or rescue. Could I survive? Yes. Would I choose to? No.
I don't know. I think instinct will just kick in.
Maybe I would make my big SOS sign on the beach and then I would light 3
Ooh,
massive
ooh.
big bonfires and then I would wait.
What if you had your daughters with you?
Fuck you.
We surviving now, huh?
I guess we're living on the beach for a while.
Fucking house
Uh,
built in 3 hours. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I had my kids with me, I'd survive. I'd try.
Fine. Holy shit.
Suppose.
I wouldn't survive. I would probably survive long enough to leave
don't think
evidence that
you'd
I was there.
You don't think you'd survive?
Nah, I'll probably end up eating something I wasn't supposed to.
But you don't eat shit you don't know about. You can survive an entire month without eating. You just have to find water. The human body can survive 30 days without eating.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
I'll probably eat something that I wasn't supposed to. Step on a plant that I wasn't supposed to step on.
I don't
Something
think-
stupid. Nothing
Depends on the
stupid's gonna
island.
kill me. Like, we found him, but there was a scorpion in his throat. He didn't make it. Something fucking stupid. Watch.
He got a splinter in his finger and it got
It
infected.
got infected. And then he rubbed his eye. Game over, dude. It's
He fought bravely for a day. Then he was dead by splinter. Nah, we surviving.
yeah, I think the average human would survive a couple of days,
A couple days, not much more though.
unless they find
Especially
water.
if it gets cold and they don't know how to like build a shelter. And if you're on an island and you don't know how to get fresh water from salt water, you're screwed. And like I know how, but I don't know if I'd have all the stuff I needed to.
You have to
actually do
you
it
have to sweat the
properly.
water out, right?
Yeah, you have to like let it evaporate, and then it's got to go into a different container. Like you.
That sounds like you need a
tap the
big
water.
plastic bag.
You do need a plastic bag.
Yeah.
I know there's other ways to do it too. I think. Maybe not. I don't really think so.
Sweat the water.
You
And then it'll
gotta-
just be
yeah.
distilled. Wouldn't even help anyways.
No, it would help. I mean, you'd survive. Or collecting rainwater would work too, but then you're wet and cold and hypothermia. So, you know, Death everywhere.
One of those big ass Land Before Time leaves. Hell yeah.
Yes. The star leaf.
Just little footed. Hell yeah.
We're gonna just little footed.
I said, like, this one says, you can have a free chip to put in your brain so you would know all the basic knowledge, such as multiplication tables, history, and automatically be able to speak and understand anything.
Yes.
Really?
I would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't you?
Is it all ironed out? Like, we've been doing it for
Don't
10
care.
years.
Don't care.
Subject 1.
If you could speak or understand any language, and it would give you like at least a basic knowledge of everything that you could recall instantly. Oh my god. You know how much space that would free up in my brain?
Just put a terabyte hanging off the side.
I would definitely take it.
I
don't care if they don't have all the bugs ironed out. So what? So I become part of a mass military that's going to take over the world. Oh no.
I don't know.
It'll be okay.
I've dealt with technology like issues so much that I would want it to be ironed out a little bit, like version 2 maybe, and be like, oh, okay, they figured something out.
I mean, I don't know if I'd be like first,
because like the first to second, it's always a dramatic change.
No, because they're gonna put it on monkeys and stuff first, and they're basically like humans. So
just on fucking
if it's been tested on monkeys, I would do it. I would be I'd be first in line.
I think I'd do it too. I'd just be really like skeptic about it the whole time.
I'd be more worried about
Paranoid.
it turning in, like it being used for something else, like the government having some massive secret plan behind all of it.
They already tap our phones and fucking look at all
I know,
that
exactly.
shit.
That's why I said it's fine. Like whatever. So instead of being in my hand, they're in my brain. Whatever.
That shit makes me laugh. Like what? Like when people trip, like the government has all the information. Like so? Like and like how valuable is your information?
I know.
that you're scared of the government has it.
I know. It's like they literally have everything on us. We have to register as soon as we're born. So
they know everything. Fool. Yeah, I know. That's not bad.
There's no hiding.
Imagine you go missing, they would know that you like anime porn. How bad is
well.
it?
Oh well, they already know what I like.
You know it's a trip when you talk about something and then you have ads on it on your phone about
Yep.
that. That always trips me out. But I use it to my advantage. I'm like, I need one of those like exercise things. And I'd be like, you know, it'd be a good idea. I just out loud to nobody. I just wait 10 minutes and go on my phone. Be like, oh damn, this looks good.
That's what it's called.
Hell yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, so no, I wouldn't mind a chip that took a lot of my thinking out of my way of thinking and remembering. Go for it. And clearly, I'm super intelligent as is.
What if like the chip like rusts inside of your body, like get infected?
It won't, because it would be made out of tight. Like they put.
I like how you're gonna try to name an element that doesn't rust.
No, they use surgical steel and stuff. They wouldn't.
I don't know. You're the first one. You're the first one they're gonna have it on there.
Yeah, but putting objects inside a body that are man-made is not new.
That's
you know,
true.
they do knee replacements, hip replacements. They put pacemakers in people for their hearts. So,
yeah.
Like, there's. Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to go bad and turn into a movie.
Well, exactly. And so I choose to be part of the
Subject 1.
Yes. I choose to be part of the problem and not the part of the survivors.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Here's the next one. You win a contest in which you can choose to have free ultimate service of a cook, a chauffeur, or a house cleaner. Which one would you choose? Out of those 3.
House cleaner.
House cleaner?
Yep.
Yeah, because I like driving and I like cooking.
See, I don't so much like cooking, but I also
But I'm a
don't like
foodie.
shopping. I know, but I don't like shopping either. So even if I have someone cooking for me, I still have to go out and buy all the fucking food. So if I'm gonna be buying the food, I might as well be making it too. However, house cleaning, that shit never stops, never ends. My laundry's never done.
That's true.
Like
You
they
literally have a
provide
basket of laundry while you're doing laundry. You're just wearing
everywhere.
it.
Yeah, 3 or 4, like always. So no, house cleaner all the way.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
not,
Mullen
not even.
agrees. House cleaner.
Yeah, everybody would choose house cleaner.
I remember. I know.
And then I teach them how to cook.
No, you can't add that on. That's cheating. And then ask her for rides everywhere.
Oh, they could organize my kitchen, and they would
That's
keep
true.
my kitchen clean, so cooking
Oh
wouldn't be
damn, that's like
annoying
my
anymore.
that's like my least favorite part about cooking is having to clean.
Exactly. So if you have a house cleaner,
Oh,
cooking's no longer as much of a chore because someone's there to clean up the mess.
that's true. You're
I
right.
unlocked
You're
the
right.
code. I did it. Boom.
That's true.
I am a genius.
I know, but like good food anytime you want.
My food is amazing, so it's fine.
I don't believe you. You don't have the right amount of pigment in your skin to say that out loud and be believed.
I'm not pigmented
My
enough.
food is there's there's this
Pigmented. I don't look like I use seasoning.
like you see the sun.
I don't.
There's this TikTok where this guy like he records his mom making dinner, and it's always like,
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
like
Oh, that hurts me so much watching that woman.
The last time I saw, like she had like chicken thighs, no chicken legs,
I know it. Yeah.
and she was just like rubbing them with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
She just threw them in the oven like that. Oh
Yes.
shit!
No, watching that woman cook hurts my soul.
I know.
And it makes me feel a lot better about how I cook.
I know. I'm just like, I feel bad for him. Just go to
Yeah.
Taco Bell. It's.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah, but yeah, house cleaner. Though some people get embarrassed though. Like I don't want someone clean my man.
No, see, if my house cleaner's here and cleans it all, then I can get over it and she can come in and it'll be fine.
It's just the initial first time she's in here.
Yeah, I'll clean the house before she comes. Then she can deep clean it.
You gotta be like Seinfeld.
Or he.
Have you seen the episode of Seinfeld where he wins like a free service?
Yeah.
He's like, look, he's squeegeed the window, like the people. he Windix the people. Oh shit.
Yes. No, I would definitely clean before the house cleaner came, but then I would be okay after that. That initial cleaning, that's the hard one.
That's true.
What's the next one?
Next one. If you're offered a choice of taking a vacation anywhere in the world, any length of time, move anywhere you wish. Basically, where would you move to?
Yeah, it was like vacation
For
never
any
ending.
length
Now.
that you want. Why would I come back?
Where would I go? I don't know where I'd want to live forever.
I want to go to Iceland
I would love to go there.
or Greenland. Which one's the one that snows? Greenland?
Greenland's the one with snow. I mean, there's snow in Iceland too, but Iceland's really pretty too. That's why they named it Iceland.
Oh yeah, no.
It's because they didn't want people coming there. And that's why they named
Satan's
Greenland.
butthole.
Greenland is because they wanted there was basically reverse psychology.
I would probably pick an island. Just fucking say fuck it, I live here. But
Yeah,
not Hawaii. Hawaii is full of tourists.
It is. All the islands are full of tourists.
That's true.
They all are. I don't know which.
But Hawaii, I heard Hawaai is really humid, and I would, even if it's like paradise,
Yeah,
it
it's
would
a little
slowly
too-
turn into hell.
It's a little humid. I would probably go. I would probably consider moving back to an island in Alaska because it's getting nice and warm up there now, which is terrible. But it also makes it nice to live because it's not too hot and it's not humid and it's just comfortable.
I don't know. I
Also,
don't know enough about the world to decide. Remember last time we asked kind of like the similar question, and I was just like New York.
somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know
Although I
enough about
also
the world.
there's a few states I've driven through that I'd like to live. Foreign countries, not a huge fan.
Why?
Is they're expensive and I don't understand like
No, but
how they're
all of that is out of the scenario. You expenses
No, I
paid.
can't. No, I can't. Expenses are paid?
Yeah, that's what it said. Man.
Ugh. Okay, well, I don't know. It's a hard question.
Yeah, vacation anywhere, length of time, whenever you wish, you choose to make which. Yeah, and the length of time anywhere. I'm assuming you're on
Maybe
vacation.
Sweden.
Vacation's paid, right?
Yeah,
Sweden?
that's true.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard it rains a lot.
I don't mind. I like the rain.
Oh, you right. You right.
I just don't like driving in it. And I don't like dealing with problems with the house that come with rain. But rain itself, I love. So, yeah.
That's a good answer.
Next.
They speak English over there too.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I like this one. If you could put a set of wings on any animal that doesn't normally have wings, which one would you choose?
Oh, my God.
I think a
Do you
cat.
imagine?
I would want to
That'd
see a
be
cat fly. He would like trip balls first, and then it'll be fun to watch him.
Could you imagine?
A cat? I want like a little piglet.
Well, yeah, and when pigs fly, that'd be hilarious.
That's because I want a pig. I want a pet pig, and then just to
Mm.
see him. But they gotta be like tiny, like on like Bugs Life. We're all like, I'm a beautiful butterfly. Like, like
They have to be
like
disproportionate to the size of the animal.
It's gotta be like a
but
bee.
they still work.
But they still work. Yeah, somehow.
Oh, I would want just to cause chaos and mayhem, whatever. I would want to be a big animal like a cow.
A fucking rhino.
Right.
Just fucking swoops in, starts charging.
Make it a rhino, and then be like, "See, I told you they were unicorns."
Call it Pegasus. My pet rhino, Pegasus.
Or could you imagine an elephant with little wings?
Oh yeah, just little wings, and his
Or a
ears are trying to
giraffe.
help. Where? Okay,
Flying giraffe.
where would the wings be? At the top, the back of the neck, or all the way like at the bottom?
Oh, it'd have to be at the bottom.
Just at the top. It's just
But
like
that would be cool if it was like their neck and they had like butterfly wings.
oh, like the full, like their full back.
But it was
like,
on their, but it was like just the back of their neck.
like the
That would
full
be
length of their neck.
No, just their neck is the wings, and then their other half is just there.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
Yes.
wings are like the length of the neck.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. That'd be beautiful.
What if you could shrink an animal to have it in your house? Which one would?
An elephant.
An elephant?
Yeah, they think us. They think we're puppies.
They do?
Yeah,
They asked them that?
yeah, they did. They said so. No, they did a whole they had like brain scan or something on elephants, and they said that the same part of their brain activates like
When they see a puppy and when they see us?
when they see something cute, like when it's something it registers as cute.
Oh, like when
adorable.
we see something cute.
Same,
It's the
yeah,
same
it's
as
like
with
the
them
same-
when
it's-
they
it's-
see something.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember the science.
Yeah, like
This
the
is
same
not-
the same
This
neurons
is-
that
this
fire
is
in
not
our
a
brain.
research specific podcast, so like whatever. But
Like the
I
same neurons
recall
that fire.
they have the same reaction to seeing us that we do when we see like baby animals.
But do you know that those neurons that fire when we see something cute are really similar to the ones when we want to kill something? Anyways, I would probably pick a rhino. Just a bunch of little holes on the wall.
But they'd be so angry.
Bunch of little holes on the wall, like the size of your shin. A rhino. Elephant.
Rhino.
Elephant's probably a good choice. A giraffe.
No, I mean a giraffe would be cool too, like having a miniature giraffe. But just an elephant, they're
Just
just so
have like a miniature whale in a tank.
yeah. Oh my god, that would be awesome. Like, look at my fish tank.
Shut the fuck up. I've never heard any other fish make a sound besides a whale and a dolphin.
Yeah. Oh, a dolphin in a fish tank. Like, look at my baby dolphin.
He's just like jumping out.
They'd be little though, because they'd have to fit in a fish tank. Like, I imagine an elephant would be the size of like a puppy dog, a big dog.
Like a chihuahua.
No, not a that's too little. I was thinking like
That's
a Great
true.
Dane. Like a Great Dane.
God damn. Like
Well, because it's
when
an
they're babies?
elephant. No, it's an elephant.
I
No,
say
when
a
they're full-grown.
I say a Rottweiler.
Like a full-grown elephant
bulldog,
would be
like
the
a
size
bulldog.
of a Great Dane, or I guess no, it'd have
Not
to be
like a
great. It's
Dane.
gotta be big.
Scooby Doo's ass walking around like an elephant? I don't know.
Yeah, but then you could actually ride it though. Like the kids could actually ride the elephant.
Take my elephant to school.
It'd be great. It would be great. I would love to have an elephant the size of a Great Dane walking around. Poop would suck though. Maybe a Rottweiler. Shrink him down a smidge more.
Did you know? I forgot how old I was when I realized that ponies aren't regular horses, just babies. They're like a whole ass separate.
They're a whole different. How
Yeah,
old were
like
you?
ponies. Like I don't know.
When did you learn this
like
knowledge?
22,
Oh wow.
23. Like
You were pretty,
I was like,
you were
wait,
pretty up
ponies
there.
aren't baby horses?
You didn't know.
So what
that?
is a baby horse called?
A foal?
And foals. I thought a baby horse was called a pony. That's what I thought.
Oh.
I didn't know a pony was like.
Well,
its
you know,
own
you
species
are
of
a city
horses.
boy.
We have horses here.
Yeah, still city boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know.
Still city boy.
I didn't know it
don't.
was
I
its own
think
species
I
of
didn't know
horse.
that. I didn't know that either until I was probably like 10 or 11.
I was like,
So there's
wait,
that.
what?
Just
I don't even
that.
remember where I heard it,
Yeah.
and I just thought it was funny.
Hmm.
If you were given the opportunity to live as long as you want, how long would you live for? What would be your cap? You'd be like, fuck, this is taking too long.
Well, it depends. How well
you
am I
would be
aging?
healthy, both
How
physically.
Like, what would you consider healthy
I
for
think-
a 95-year-old?
I think 50. 50 would be your cap. You won't age past 50.
Okay, if I wouldn't age past 50, I would want to. Well, who else is that? Like
Just you.
everybody can choose, or just me?
Just you.
Okay, I would pick 125 years old.
So you don't want to see your children die.
I would want to be old enough that if my children passed away, that they would be passing away from old age. But also that maybe that I would die about the same time they would.
Oh, okay. So because I remember you said you're only alive because of them. It's just like the whole island scenario again. Like
Pretty much.
after 3 days, I'll probably call it quit.
I mean, there's like grandkids and stuff too, potentially to live for. But I feel like
I think that number would change if you were to get closer to it.
I don't think so.
Because I'm thinking like 400 or 500 years.
Would you want to live after your kids are long gone?
What if you didn't age us that far? What if it was like right now?
Still, like I don't know. There's a lot of like benefits to living a lot longer, but there's also a point where it's just like I wouldn't want to be here anymore.
I think mentally you'd be done. I think you would
After my kids are gone, especially if my kids didn't have any like grandchildren or anything, and it was just me.
But like
all your friends are gone and everything.
But if you stage the age you are right now, you can build another one. Like
But you
another
wouldn't have
family.
anything in common with them. Like you would have
Why
to
not?
keep up. Like you would have to continue to
And,
keep
and that's
up.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The mental part of that would be done.
Yeah. I
I think
don't know.
your desire to want to be like everybody else, in the sense of like
I would definitely
socially
learn how to
and
not give a fuck anymore.
yeah, I think you'd be
Like
like,
by the end of it all, I'd probably be a very well-rounded human being. Um,
I'm ready, Jesus.
but like at what cost? What's the point at the end of it all?
I don't
You
know.
know?
It's because you know what it is for me. I think being dead scares me too much. But like,
Mm.
I think 400 years. I'll be like, okay,
I'm,
even if it was nothing, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Even if it was like eternal blackness and nothingness, I think I'd be ready.
Maybe.
400 years.
I feel like at 125 years, I'd be ready still, even if it was blackness and nothing.
I think it's because 125 years too close to
Yeah.
110, which I think is doable.
It's doable, but it's not very common. And not to mention, you really aren't living life when you're 110.
That's true. I think after like 80 something, I think it's like
It just goes down. Yeah. But that's just me. That's just me.
Okay, here's the next one. How would you like to die?
In my
Sleep. Yep. I think everybody chooses that. But here's
or imploding in a submarine. Instant death.
instant that. Oh, those poor people.
Too soon?
It's just scary to think how instant.
Yeah. No, I think I would want it to be in my sleep without. I would like to know like I'd like a little bit of advance warning,
Like,
but
hey,
not.
hey, this week, sometime this week, it's gonna
No,
be the
not that
last.
kind of warning. Like I would like to like feel my body slowly fading, so I know
In
it's
your
fading.
sleep, like you lucid in your
No,
sleep.
no, like I want to know a week before. I'd like my body to like slowly just be like, oh yeah, this is. You know, like cats and dogs
Or
like
like
know
a
when they're dying
six,
and they
like
just
a
wander
sixth
off.
sense.
Yeah, I'd want like a sixth sense to let
Not,
me know I'm
not. You don't
dying.
want to know when you're gonna die. You just want to have the feeling of it's getting close.
I want to have that feeling of death, impending death.
That no, I think it's the feeling of being content.
Yeah,
Or like it's
like I would
okay.
just want to be able to you know how well and like when women are pregnant, they go through the whole like nesting thing before the baby comes, and the whole animals know when they're gonna die, so they wander off.
Yeah.
I'd want whatever that is to be like my body to know and my mind to know, but not necessarily be like, hey, by the way, you know?
6 hours.
Yeah, I don't want like a timer or a hey, you got like 3 hours, 31 minutes, and 27 seconds,
Yeah.
26 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
want that.
I think you want the feeling of knowing it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Exactly.
A feeling okay about it. Like when
Exactly.
from here to whenever it happens, we're good. And then you sleep.
Yes, something like that.
A lot of people say in their sleep, but I read an article that did tests on a lot of people that were passing away in their sleep, and the brain emulates the same reaction as if you were having a nightmare, and then you die.
I don't like that.
So they can't say, "Oh, you have a nightmare and then you fucking die in your
I
nightmare."
don't like that at all.
But your brain has the same neurons are firing as if you were having a nightmare. 8 out of 10 times.
Well, okay, I changed my answer to the last one.
But I think that's just your body panicking,
Maybe.
not your mind. I think your body.
My body's always panicking though.
I
Like it's literally in a constant state of panic. So there's that. There's that.
But I would probably pick in my sleep too. I don't wanna like make a scene or.
Too much knowledge. Sorry, I keep yawning. I need to wake up.
Oh, there's one I wanna hear your opinion on.
Okay, I'm ready.
If you can time travel back or forth What direction would you go and why?
Okay, but if I time travel back,
Mm-hmm.
now is it talking about just time traveling back and forth in my own life, or like way back? Like I can go super
And
far
yeah,
back.
super far, super forward, however you want to go.
Hmm, that's a tough one.
That's
Cause
a tough one
if I
because you need a plan, right?
well,
Like
like
it,
if I would travel super far back, if I was able to travel back in time, I would make better choices. Um,
oh, so you're thinking of
step
picking up where you left off.
so I could either pick up where I left, or I could make sure that I plan my future better, and so I could be more financially secure in the future. Because I wouldn't want to go way far back when there was like all the wars and racism and all that, like no vaccines. Um, I like I like the modern lifestyle with all my gizmos and gadgets, but I would want to be set up better. However, if I could jump to the future, it could be where things are so much better than they are now,
Yeah.
or the world is in complete destruction and chaos.
So,
You
yeah,
know?
if you go too forward, there's that possibility, and if you go back, there is
Like
a part in
I
life
know
for
what's
that.
in the I know what's in the past. I know what's going to happen. It's already happened. And I know whatever I do isn't going to totally disrupt the timeline cuz I have not had a huge impact on history. So, um traveling back feels safer than traveling forward because I know what's in the past.
That makes sense.
So I would
But
probably pick that one. So I could at least go in the past and better set up myself
a
and
lot,
also my future generations so that hopefully when the future does completely self-destruct, my lineage will survive.
a lot of people, a lot of people that answer, oh, go back and invent the internet or invent Google or invent the
No, I
electric
would go
car.
back and invest in those things and I would make sure I knew when the market was going to crash so I could pull my money out. I don't want to do the
See,
work.
that's smart. Because my question is like, you don't even know how to build
Exactly. I don't know how to build it,
an
but I know
electric
what
car.
but I know what's going to succeed.
Well,
And
you
so I
know,
can I can
yeah.
invest in it and then I can invest in Tesla and I can
See,
invest in Amazon.
that's
I would
smart.
not fucking do the work. Fuck
I'll go
that.
back and invent Google. Okay, well, how you do
Y-
that? You
No,
just,
you know how many search engines there were when Google was around?
yeah, there was a lot.
Like Google just beat everybody.
Google was just
Who's
good
to
at.
like that doesn't necessarily mean it'll happen if you invent it. Like there was Yahoo, Ask Jeeves, Alt Vista, Google. There's freaking just your random search on MSN. Like there was
Oh.
so many places you could search for things. Who's
Yeah,
to say
no, I
your
remember. I remember for a long time, the top Google searches were those
yeah,
those search engines answers. You
exactly.
would like the first Google one, you click it, and it'll redirect you to fucking
I used to
Yahoo.
not trust Google because it was so basic. I was like, nah, this can't be good.
This ain't going nowhere. What a fucking shitty browser.
Like Google was weird to me. It didn't seem. I was like, who the fuck named something Google? Like, what the fuck? Nah, Yahoo. Or actually, I used Alt Vista or Alta Vista. I can't remember what it's called specifically because it sounded
You
professional.
remember the Yahoo commercials?
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Yes.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so definitely I would go back only so I could invest wisely and make a better future for my kids and
Yeah.
myself.
I
And
think
maybe actually I probably wouldn't have the same kids because I would make much better choices in a lot of
I
areas.
would this is what I would do. I would go forward and figure out what to invest in and then come back and invest in those things coming up.
That's a possibility too.
See?
But
But I would have to
'cause
learn how to invest first because I have no idea where to start or how to start.
oh, I mean, this isn't sponsored, but there's a lot of apps you can download. You just put money in them and then you just toss them in your accounts. It's actually a problem because it's eliminated the need for people to have like investors and brokers and shit because you could just do it yourself. You don't need to have somebody do your job, do it for you. So pretty easy to invest. It's also pretty easy to lose all your money. So,
Damn.
Wall Street bets isn't always the best place to seek out knowledge.
Okay, watch this one. What illegal thing would you want to make legal?
What illegal thing would you like to make legal? Murder.
Mine's easy because I thought about it.
What's yours?
Modifying cars.
Is that illegal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, to an
I don't know
extent.
that.
Just like
Interesting.
everything is free, like free market. Fuck it. That'd be great. Cause there's a lot of cars that you can't even bring to the States.
I didn't know that.
Like the import, like they'll be like, nah, fam.
Interesting.
And a lot of those cars.
I don't know. I don't know what I would want to make legal that's illegal. There's a lot of things that I would like to, like laws I would want to modify. Like the ones where people have been murdered and their family should be allowed to murder the murderer when there's a very clear cut
You want that eye for eye?
I do. I want the eye for an eye. And murder and rape. If it's clear cut and it was totally like bad and terrible, they should be allowed to murder them. There should be no death row, life sentence, bullshit, death. They get death. And I would like that to be legal.
So you don't believe in rehabilitation?
Fuck no.
Fuck that, homie.
There's certain ones, kids that are wrapped up in gangs and make up, ones that are kids that are doing it and they're not doing it for the sport of it, but they were just scared and they ended up killing somebody in the process of doing a crime. That's one thing. But when you like have premeditated murder, no, there's no rehabbing that.
True. I think after a certain age, you should.
A normal person, a normal, healthy, mentally stable person does not sit and plan a murder.
Yeah. I think after a certain age, it's automatic. You should have knew better.
Yeah. So I would like to be able to murder murderers
and rape rapists. That's
sure.
That was the
with
thing.
A shotgun. Yeah.
There's a movie called Big Stand.
And
in the movie he's all like, oh, and no more raping, guys. Everybody's like, what about the rapists? Can we rape them?
Rape the rapist.
He's all, rape the rapist? That sounds good.
Can we even say that word on Twitch?
I've said it like 10 times already, so we're way past asking that.
We're not canceled yet.
What would be cool if you could become the opposite sex? Would you? Why or why not?
Permanently or just for a day?
Ooh, that's a good question. How about just for a day?
Yes.
What would you do? What's the inspiration?
What do you think I would do?
Pee on everything.
The same thing that you would do if you were a woman for a day.
Find out the inner workings of a woman.
Exactly.
So for you, it'd be the outer workings, right?
Yeah, you would want to know what everything feels like.
But that would only take like 10-15 minutes max. We got the whole day.
Do it again.
Guys can only do it like 5 or 6 times, and then it hurts.
Let me figure that out.
That's still gonna only take you like 30 minutes.
And then you know what I would do? I would go out in public and I could go for a run. I could go for a walk. I could go anywhere I wanted and have my headphones in and not worry that I'm going to get attacked.
But you know what you gotta worry about? Being blamed for some shit you didn't do.
Not if I have my headphones in and I'm looking at my feet, I ain't gonna do shit.
But how enjoyable is that?
It's enjoyable.
I got a dick. like that's all I need.
I wouldn't have to. I would just be able to actually feel
safe.
like I'm safe. Yeah.
You think your anxiety would be cured? You're just like, this ain't bad.
Probably, yeah. Because I wouldn't have all the female hormones that
What if
go along
the
with it.
day what if the day you transformed was the day they drafted all of us? Go to
Well,
war.
women can get drafted now too, so
Oh, that's true. Damn, the future.
yeah. But I mean, yeah. What if the day you became a woman, you got your period? Like,
I'm still shoving things up there, dude. It's gonna be.
it's painful. Not that, but the period part, the cramps. Gotta be careful. You can't just like go in all crazy like. Probably want to be a man for a week. I think a week's a solid test run, and then I'd be done. I'd want to go back to being a woman because women are just prettier. Oh, but I'd also want to grow a beard. Nah,
Yeah,
I don't want to be a man. I wouldn't want to be a man that long.
Guys, not all guys can grow beards, okay? And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. You leave him alone.
Oh my god. I'd want to try and grow a beard. Let's put it that way. Is that better?
In one day?
No, I
You just sit there for 10 minutes.
If I think hard enough.
Just fucking draw it on, might as well.
I think I can. Oh my god. That'd be great. Yeah, just a day, week max as a man, and then I'm done. Then I'd want to go back to being a woman.
Look this one. Would you rather be dumb or ugly? Okay, but if I'm ugly, am I smart? And if I'm dumb, am I beautiful?
Exactly.
Because if I pick dumb and I'm still ugly, kind of shit out of luck. But if I pick ugly and I'm ugly, and then I'm not smart.
I mean, it depends on how ugly we're talking.
Ugly for everybody. It doesn't matter how ugly you think
No, like
you
what
are.
level of ugly? Like we talking level 2 or
Just
level
base
10?
base ugly.
Base.
Like still fuckable but ugly.
What level is that? I need an example.
That's like a 2. No, like a 3.
Well,
I think 3s are fuckable.
what if? Well, I'm a bad. Okay.
You're a bad 3.
I feel like a 3 already, so I'm like, well, I'll take brains then.
I guess we're going with dumb.
I don't want to be dumb and beautiful though, but I don't want to be ugly
It's
and smart.
It's the best combination to be.
I guess I could at least get a sugar daddy then.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'll pick dumb and pretty.
Sugar Daddy and OnlyFans, here we come.
Yeah, pretty much. That's terrible. But yeah, that's unfortunately the way the world works. So
Some of these simple ones. You had the opportunity to have one wish granted. You had the chance to go into outer space.
one wish granted. I would wish to never have to worry again.
Okay, but that won't fix your problems. You just won't care.
No, not wish to never worry again. Wish to never have to worry again.
Damn, you tricked the genie? Hell yeah.
Which means all my worries are fixed. So I have nothing to ever worry about again. Just a little selfish.
Damn.
However, if I worry about it,
I would just
fixes,
pick for financial stability. Because even if I have worries, like I'll still be.
Well, no, because like money can't solve everything. Like I worry about my kids' safety. I worry about my kids' future. So if I could fix all of it,
I think your life would be too mundane if there's nothing to worry about.
No, because if there's nothing to worry about, I can actually sleep and enjoy my life. I don't live life to worry.
Nah, I need a little bit of that in there.
Nah.
I feel like I wouldn't be productive. If I
So
had nothing
you
to
have
worry
no
about.
worries, and you're like, why do you need to be productive?
I don't know. I need to feel useful.
Well, be useful. That's part of the if
Nah,
if
not be
you're worried,
useful. Feel useful.
if you're worried about not feeling useful, and your wish is to not have anything to worry about anymore, have all your worries solved, you'd be fine. You wouldn't worry about not being useful.
I'd be done. Take me now, Jesus.
No, you wouldn't. You got 400 years left to go.
Fuck. That would be fucking boring. I'm sorry. That sounds boring.
You know how many risks you could take because you wouldn't have to worry?
Then why risk it? That's what I'm saying.
Because it's fun. You could jump out of a plane and not worry you're gonna die, but you could experience the thrill of jumping out of a plane without being worried.
It's because
about
the
dying.
thrill of jumping out of a plane is the worry of
No.
death. Yes,
Oh
it
fuck
is.
no. Even if I knew I wasn't gonna die, I would still be fucking scared. But
Scared
I
of what?
wouldn't have to- It's scary falling 10,000 feet.
Because of the worry. Because of the. Right?
No,
Am I wrong?
just because it's terrifying. Even if I knew I was completely safe, it's still Have you never gone on top of like a really tall building and you know you're safe, but you look down and it still feels unsafe? Like you get that pit in your stomach and you feel like you might fall.
There you go.
Okay, but even if I knew I wasn't gonna fall because I'm standing there knowing full well I am not going to fall, I still worry that. Like, it's still scary.
You're going in circles here.
Shut up.
I'm not even saying nothing. You're just doing it yourself.
No, even though you're safe.
Even though I'm not worried,
So
I'm
even
going
if
to
I
be
knew
worried.
Even if I knew I was safe, I would still have that feeling of...
No, that feeling is gone. You just said you abolished that feeling. So now you're just standing there going, See
no,
how-
I feel like the feeling would be there, but it would be more exhilarating and less scary.
No, I feel like you're wasting your time climbing up the stairs and elevators and shit.
No, that's depression.
There's
There's a difference.
I don't know. It just sounded like you were going in circles on your own.
Yeah, I see that, and I probably was. But that's not the... Stop. That's not the point.
Oh shit!
I feel like I have a valid point. I feel
like I know what you're saying, but in
you
my
don't
head,
agree with me.
In my head, it just goes back to the circle thing, and I'm just like, no, there is like, you've got rid of that part, and now like,
no, because you would still have that rush, because when you go on a roller coaster and you go down and you get that feel, like that weightless feeling, it's not worry. It's just that it's G-forces.
okay,
Whatever. Next question.
Got real thrill issues, dude.
I just want to never worry again.
Let me see one of these. What'd you do if you found a bag containing a large amount of money? There's too many like factors that have to come in. Like, did anybody see me? Is anybody looking for it? Is there any repercussions if I spend the money? Like,
is there a way to figure out if the money
like, do I have to launder it
or unmarked, or
do I have to launder it?
Is it going to be discovered?
There's too many variables, and
I would probably steal it because I'm not an honest person, and then I would take some of it and I would mix it in with my normal money if I could.
That's not how laundry works.
I know. And then
this possibly can't be the serial number. It's mixed with this one.
It's like, I don't know where that one came from. I just got it from the gas station, you know? And then and I would sprinkle some of it around town. So it's not just me with these unmarked bills or whatever. It's not just me having these monies. It's everybody's got these monies in this town now. Not just me.
Throw
Give it
off
to
the
some
roof.
homeless people. Yeah. Like if you like it depends on how much money. Because if it's $5,000, there's not gonna be enough to sprinkle around the town. But if it's like $1,000,000, sure. Just take 100 grand and sprinkle it. Sprinkle.
Sprinkle it. I had to, everywhere you
Sprinkle
go, you
some in
drop
this
100.
town, sprinkle some in that town.
I don't think
Sprinkle some
I
up in
don't. I wouldn't know
Canada.
what to do.
But I'd leave it buried for a while. I'd probably like I'd bring it to my house and bury it for a while. Let it sit out in the
Dude, I'll
back.
probably ruin the money.
Well, it's no, you can't ruin money. It's not made of paper.
Pretty sure you could ruin it.
I would bury it in a perfectly fine container.
It's got to
I
be
wouldn't just
sealed.
I wouldn't wrap it in a paper bag and stick it in the dirt.
I would.
And plant a tree on top of it.
I fucking would do all that.
Thank God.
Oops.
Or I'd hide it under like my house, like in the crawl space or something. No one's gonna come looking at my house for money. I'm like, I don't do drugs. I don't do anything illegal. Nobody knows I exist except the government, kind of, but they don't care because I'm quiet.
Damn.
Mostly.
This one says, what would you do if you found the world was ending?
Kill myself.
Damn. It's just, you're not going to tell anybody? You're just going to let go? You wouldn't try to convince humanity we're fucked?
No, because it's ending. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Kill yourself, I guess.
Yeah, I would get my kids with me, and we would take some drugs and be happy, and go out with a blast. Not a literal blast, but like, you know,
A
drink the
figuratively.
Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Nah, I drink if I knew without a doubt the world was ending and it was gonna be like some zombie apocalypse or some bullshit like that, or the world just exploding and imploding. Nah, I will just take the easy way out. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to live in some post-apocalyptic world. No, thank you.
That's true.
Nah. I don't need to struggle. I don't want my kids to struggle. I'd rather just die. Thanks. No thanks. Maybe that's selfish of me. But when humanity falls, I mean, it's already falling apart with governments in place. I don't need to be in a world without some rules and laws. There's enough panic and anxiety and things, and my kids don't know how to forage very well. So, nah, we out. Peace.
And
gone.
that's where it ends, right there.
Like
Drink the Kool-Aid, guys.
Roll the credits. Sing the Tiny Toon song.
You wouldn't
We're
want to
done.
stick it out to the end?
Nope.
Even if you don't tell nobody?
Nope. Oh, if I'm the only one that knows the world's ending?
Yeah.
And nobody else knows?
No, nobody else knows.
Well,
That's
how's
what I'm saying.
it
Like,
gonna end then?
like if you found out that the world's gonna end, 2 months, say 2 months, what'd you do?
Oh, I have time. Oh, I would take my kids on the best vacation ever.
Just pull out all the loans you got. You can.
Yeah, I would take out as much money as I could and let them enjoy and have everything they ever wanted. And then we would die.
So you would wait for the end to come.
I would wait till close to the end. It depends on how humanity was ending, though.
Like, they wouldn't know. Completely oblivious. Like, it was gonna be.
So you just wake up and one day and the world's done.
Yeah, like
So
there's
you don't
someone's
actually
gonna
wake
shut
up.
it off. Like, it's not gonna be like this disaster imminent.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I would just wait till the end, but I would just tell all my family and friends that we're going on a trip, and I would take all my family and friends on a trip.
That reminds me of the story that I was listening to. It's called When God Blinks.
Mm-hmm.
And in the story, like, everything is off by like 31 minutes or something, like 27 minutes, something seconds. Everything, everyone's watch, everyone's clock, the sun, the position of the stars, everything is off by 27 minutes.
Mm.
And then they find out, the story progresses, and they find out that the world is a simulation, and they rebooted it. They turned it off, waited 30 seconds, and turned it back on.
Huh.
And that's why time was all fucked.
Interesting.
Crazy.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
So if it was like that, where it was just poop one day to the next. I'd probably do the same, but I don't think anybody would give me loans. I'll probably turn into a serial killer the last 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would you go kill?
Anybody. I'll figure it out.
You
I'll
got
be
a
like,
list?
No, I don't have a list. It'll just be something.
Or you'd be like a
like I'll be like I'll kidnap somebody and I'll be like, the fucking world's ending in 2 weeks, and then I'll have like a whole presentation of proving my shit, and then be like, oh my god, now what? It's like, nah, I kill you, bitch. And
These people at least deserve it? Or you're just picking a brand
it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it
it's like
doesn't.
Because you're gonna ruin.
It doesn't matter what order I start.
Stop.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna end.
Stop. Seriously, if you think about it, the world's gonna end in 2 months. But you're literally could be killing somebody's father, and then those children are gonna grieve for 2 months. The last 2 months they're ever gonna live.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because no matter what I say, the mass majority of people aren't gonna believe me. It doesn't matter.
What about your kids?
And it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Because like, look, if it's gonna turn off from 1 second to the next, it doesn't matter when it's gonna happen.
Whatever. That's no. I disagree with your choice.
This scenario just turns me into a psychopath. Like, well,
you're going like a full-on purge.
Time to get up and sharpen my knives.
Not expecting that answer from you.
I think I would be filled with utter like, fuck it.
Oh.
It's 2 months ain't shit. It ain't shit.
No, it's not. But like, you could at least have fun.
Other people. Shit. Am I already a serial killer? Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of these are funny.
Those are some.
Talk to animals. I think everybody wants that superpower.
Everybody does. Yes, I would love to be able to talk to animals.
Everybody's seen a squirrel and be like,
Why the fuck you talking to squirrels?
you know, it'd be cool if your appliances could,
No.
like the fridge, like, hey, something went bad in here, dude.
There's some things that I do not want talking back to me.
Oh, not those appliances. Like the big ones, like the TV, the fridge, the stove.
My TV would yell
A
at me.
laundromat, like the laundry.
Like, oh my god, we're watching TLC again.
Starts to fucking want to awake me.
Little brave little toaster shit.
The fridge is like, dude, something went bad in here, bro. You gotta find it.
The vacuum. Why don't you ever use me?
Because we have hardwood, okay?
Dishwasher. You haven't unloaded me yet. It's been 3 weeks.
That's funny.
Nah. That'd just be like living with a bunch of roommates that are mad at you.
Yeah.
So I'm okay. I'm good. Imagine your computer talking to you and just being like, dude, get up.
I'm telling you, there's things that we do on our computers. They would just fucking get up and leave. Like, nope, we're done.
we're not doing that today.
You didn't buy the proper
Reddit
GPU. You already know you don't have enough memory for that. God, it just starts walking away. So inconsiderate. I'm gonna be slow in a couple years, and you're just over here.
You never upgrade me.
You didn't even buy a duster. I'm over here building it up. Fucker.
We all know what your bank account says.
Imagine your computer could sneeze. There's share a fucking bunch of dust goes flying everywhere.
Oh my God.
That's what mine
That would
would
save me
fucking...
from having to like dust it.
You alright, bro? That's the sniffles.
Oh, now I'm looking at my computer. I'm like, oh God, it's so dusty in there.
I know. I know mine's bad because it's facing the other way. Like the acrylic panels on facing out.
I just turned mine so I can see inside of it, and I'm like,
Turn it back.
those RGB lightings are not doing me any favors right now. They're
starting
me
to
out.
look colorblind.
They're just calling me out because I can.
You
see all
know,
the
mine gets
layers.
bad. Like, you know, the acrylic, it'll have like a little line of dust,
Mm,
like on the panel.
yeah.
For the GPU. But yeah, I think that's it for these. If you could read minds, oh no, don't give me that power.
Don't.
Hell
Please
no.
don't.
I have no
I'd
filter.
want it. I'll take it. Yes.
Like, what the fuck did you just think? I saw that, dude.
dare you.
Can you
I
think?
heard you.
Can you think in movies like, like visually think stuff instead of verbally thinking it?
I think I do both.
Like, there's just always a monologue going, and this is gonna happen.
Always. Yeah, always.
That must be
Sometimes that's why people will see me when I'm walking around at work, and I will literally be like looking around, like I look schizophrenic, but I'm not.
Always
it's just-
intrusive.
I'm just always thinking thoughts. I'm always having thoughts, ideas, or I'm just literally thinking about what I'm doing and talking myself through what I'm doing and how I need to do it.
Yeah, I think that's why I listen to music. So I don't do that. I just listen to it. And my brain's all like, "Hey, yeah, put your hands up." That's just...
See, I'll turn on my music and I'll sit here, and if I have both my headsets on my ears, I can't hear nothing but what's going on in here, and I'll just fall asleep.
it's like giving your toddler his tablet. Go over there.
Yeah. It's just, if I turn on my music and I have my headset on, I just instantly go to sleep. So yeah.
I can't bear not being able to hear my environment.
Well, yes. If I am alone, which I have been.
I can't do it.
No, well, see, if I'm, like when I'm living alone, I don't like having my ears on.
Yeah, fully immersed.
But when I was living in the studio, it was fine though, because I like had my door deadbolted and everything, and so it was fine. But when my kids are home, and then when I'll have my kids, I can't obviously just zone out.
You know what
I need to
it
make
is?
sure they're not dead.
I've had too much paranormal shit happen to me. Even if the house was safe, I just...
We should have.
And then
another
I auto hallucinate. So I hear shit. Like the other day, I heard my baby mama's keys fall off the rack, but it didn't. I was in the middle of waking up, and it was shh. Like it's just still part of my dream.
I was
like,
talking to somebody about one of our previous podcasts, one where we like did all the paranormal ones, and I kept like remembering shit that I'd forgotten.
Oh yeah, well,
The thing is, I forgot it all again.
No,
And I'm like, I was telling her, I'm like, I don't remember it. I was like, but I remembered it, and I remembered that I didn't like that I remembered it, so I'm not gonna go back and listen to it to remember it again.
Yeah, the sleep paralysis and stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, you're right.
Now I'm gonna remember it. Now, you triggered it. You triggered it. Thanks, Teddy.
No,
I was happy that I'd forgotten it. Now I'm fucking hell, dude. Now it's all flooding back. All you had to do is say one word.
But mines are bad too, though. Like I don't like open doors. The other day I woke up, I fell asleep. Like I sat up on my bed and I fell asleep, and I woke up and like I was facing my closet door and it was open.
That's not good. I don't like closet doors being open.
And I was just like staring into the abyss. And I was like, why the fuck is it open? But I remember I left it.
You don't want to climb out of bed and you're looking for a stick. I don't want to go to the closet.
Oh shit. But it doesn't scare me anymore. It's just
unsettling.
yeah. It's not an uncontrollable fear that makes you like paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
one of those like, fuck, that sucks.
Mm.
That right there, I'm staring at right there. That sucks.
Right there, I don't like that.
Nope.
I can process it as I'm okay, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Oh
I got
my
this
god.
eerie feeling. You like, stomach starts to hurt.
Yes.
Yeah, so I can't be like fully immersed. Like,
Yeah.
can't do it. I don't know how people do it. Like at work, they're like constantly telling us not to wear headphones.
Mm.
And I look around, people have both the headphones in. Like, how the f do that? How are you okay? Like in this dangerous environment, not being able to hear.
Not being able to hear anything.
That's insane. That's wild.
Yeah.
You're just okay? Like what the fuck?
My car, it's okay. But I turn my music
No, but
up really loud.
that's not in your ear. You can still hear.
No, I can't because I turn my music up. It's full blast. I can't hear shit. Fire
Wait.
truck goes by. I don't know it's gone by till it's in front of me, and I'm like, oh, whoops. No,
I
I
don't
can't
know.
hear nothing. I'm gonna probably blow my speakers out, but I don't like to be able to like. It
Blown
just it
speakers are
drowns out.
nasty.
I know. I'll just get new ones. Problem solved.
Yeah.
I like to not. I have to like. It's the only way I can make my brain not think.
Yeah.
It's the only way to stop.
Like
But
the background sound. Like the
Yeah.
you're monologuing.
Yes, I have to stop my monologue. Otherwise, I just go into like a deep pit of despair and sadness. But I'm okay.
I promise. Yeah.
I promise. I just want to die sometimes, but it's fine. It's healthy.
Like too many responsibilities to do.
Yeah.
Die.
It's too much. Too much. Ugh, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, me
Dude.
too. That's gonna end it for us here today, you guys.
Yes,
I hope you enjoy. Make
That
sure to
was fun.
follow us everywhere. We need to do that outro again. We need to re-update because our hours aren't Saturday no more.
Oh yeah.
I mean they are, but it's not 8 o'clock.
No, it's not. It's 8 o'clock now.
Only 6:30.
Oh right, we had it 8 o'clock for. Yeah, we'll re-update it, and then we can include an intro,
Yeah, that too. So we can just
so we can just jump right in.
yo.
Yes. Thank you everybody for stopping by.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hope you guys enjoyed that episode of the Rolling Thick podcast. Don't forget we record these episodes live over at twitch.tv/the Rolling Thick. We'll be live every Saturday night.
We love interacting with chat and hearing your stories and opinions and suggestions, so come stop on by.
The podcast can be found over at Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Stitcher.
If you guys want to get updates about the lives and watch clips of the podcast and behind the scenes shenanigans, you can follow and message us on TikTok or Instagram at The Rolling Thick.
And remember, if no one loves you, we love you. Yeah, yeah.
Yay, we did it.